They're back to stop the apocalypse. Hey everybody. So the other night I saw Ice Age Collision Course, which is the fourth movie in the this franchise. Saw it with my friend April. Thank you for coming with me, April. We saw it kind of late, but I have to say it's a lot funnier than I expected. You know, I liked the movies. The third one dragged on a little bit, I thought, but for the most part, they're pretty funny. And for a fourth movie in the series to still be funny, that's saying something. Saying something about the movie. Everybody's back. Ray Romano, Dennis Leary, John Leguizamo, they're all back. The squirrel that's always chasing the acorn. And this one gets ridiculous. But it's an animated movie with talking animals, so whatever. The storyline is very ridiculous. The squirrel ends up on a spaceship chasing after the acorn. The comet is coming, or not comet, meteor is coming to take out the Earth, and they're having to use magnetic fields to try and push the meteor away so it doesn't collide with the planet and kill everybody. So it's a very ridiculous storyline. It's very much of a cartoon. And it kind of reminds me of some of the Bugs Bunny cartoons. Like if you mixed a lot of the Bugs Bunny cartoons together, you would have something similar to this, in that it's ridiculous, but it's funny. And there was humor throughout the whole movie. I was very surprised. And at one point, I think the second act, though, slowed down a little too much. They had a side storyline, where Ray Romano's character, the daughter, Mammoth, is wanting to get married to her boyfriend, who's not the smartest of mammoths, and Ray Romano doesn't like him. And it's more of a bonding story of them. And that kind of dragged a little bit in the second half, to where I almost nodded off. But then April elbowed me. I was like, oh yeah, sorry. And then I was fine for the rest of the movie. It was because they got me laughing again. So it was just a small part there that slowed down enough to where I was losing interest. But then they had another joke, and I was in for the rest of the movie. So I was actually pleasantly surprised at how funny it was. And it's a kind of movie that parents can take their kids to, because the kids like the funny laughing animals, talking animals, and the humorous situations. But some of the jokes and things that were going on in there would, make the parents laugh as well. So I think it's a great family movie. Parents will like it along with the kids. And if you can get the parents, you can have the kids. The kids are easy to get. But if you can get the parents, then you got a good movie. And like I said before, I'm surprised that the fourth movie in the series is still funny. That's rare. Usually when you get this far into a series, the movies suck. So, good job, guys. High praise. And there was one part in there that may have made the movie better for me personally. One of my heroes, because I love science and math and all that. One of my heroes is Neil deGrasse Tyson. And when they were explaining some of the science of what was going on with the magnetic fields, they had a weasel with a mustache that looked kind of like the cartoon version of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they got him to voice the character and actually explained the science of what's going on. And I totally nerded out. I was like, I was hitting April. I'm like, it's Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's Neil deGrasse Tyson. She's like, okay. So I totally nerded out on that, and I think that made the movie even more awesome in my mind, personally, just because I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's an awesome, awesome dude. And so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for an animated family movie. Enjoyable, funny, ridiculous, but a good time. And if you like animated movies, I think you should check it out. You'd probably like it. But have you guys seen it? Comment below and let me know what you thought. You can check out my Patreon, and all my social links and my mailbox links to all of that stuff is in the description below, so check those out. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you on the next video.